Now let's get it started. Let's get it started.
Play ball!
Arsenal is obviously the best defense in the whole Europe. They actually have not conceded a goal in 8 games. In this game against Slavia Prague, they went away to Czech and they didn't concede a goal. About 3 shots on target for the home side. Arsenal is very, very strong when it comes to defense. Saliba and Gabriel are rock solid. Then you have Timber and even Henkape that came in for Caliafori. Everybody is fantastic. The whole unit for Arsenal is fantastic. I call them the best defense in the whole Europe. They will play Bayern Munich in the next one, which is going to be a fantastic game. But in this particular game, that everybody expected Arsenal to win. But again, everybody was expecting, when will Arsenal concede a goal? Let me ask, when will they concede a goal? They are too good. They are too good. You see that last penalty that everybody was rejoicing as if they scored another goal when the VAR overturned that decision.
Arsenal would concede a goal come next season or come whenever they play Haaland again, because Haaland is the only person that has scored them from open play, apart from also the Voltmade issue. But it's a good game for Arsenal. First and foremost, kudos to that defensive line for the way they do. If you see the way they play, the way they fall back, the way they defend, the way they fight to ensure that you do not even get that shot on target. I remember as I was watching that game, there was a tackle by Gabriel. He put himself on the line to ensure that was it Mbodi or whoever did not get his shot off. That tells you the zeal with which they are playing. But I think the biggest headline for this game is the fact that without Victor Gyökeres, Merino came in and scored a brace. 2 goals. Like, scored 2 goals.
I keep saying something about a team. If a team is generally doing well, no matter how you move the pieces, somehow they just find a way to win. But Arsenal generally this season have conceded only 3 goals, lost only against Liverpool in the Champions League. 4 games. In the 4 games in Champions League, they have not even conceded 1 goal at all in the Champions League. Fantastic Arsenal. I think they're one of the favorites to win the Champions League. In quotes, the Champions League, they don't count Arsenal in playing Champions League, but though they have performed this is almost, you have to just
put them there. They are firm favorites for a reason. The results say it. Go look at the stats, go look at the metrics. You will know that they are firm favorites in this one. Good one for Arsenal. Last time out, I think that in that game they really deserve to get all 3 points. Secondly, you have to give solid kudos to the man that was making a lot of those crosses too. Trossard had a good game, and then also Ethan Nwaneri in that game, as well as Dowman, because these guys, if you look at that midfield without Odegaard and a couple of other characters, they marshaled themselves well in that encounter. I feel like Arsenal now is in their hand now
they can
to win
doing something
or
better.
Lose it.
Maybe something better
So
this season.
I'm not going to jinx it, but I'm happy to see what is going to come out of it.
Arsenal still have their attacking options injured. Gyökeres was out of this game. Madueke is still out. Havertz is still out.
Yes.
Who else is still out? Odegaard, Jesus is still out. Odegaard is still out. Look at the option Arsenal have. But Dowman came in and played
even
a fantastic.
Zubi is out.
Even Zubimendi, he got a red card, yellow card, accumulated yellow card, so he missed this game. If you look at Arsenal, Dowman came in and became the youngest player to feature in the Champions League ever. 15 years old, came in to play around 15 minutes of that game. Fantastic game. First goal was scored by Saka. It was I won't call it a controversial penalty, but the referee viewed going to VAR, looked at it and gave that penalty. Saka scored, and Merino in the second half scored in the first 5. First scored 2 goals in the second half. Merino sometimes, I don't know, I think it's about his 15 or 16 goal for club and country this
for
season.
real, man, just give it to him. He's a super sub of the season. Super sub any day, anytime.
I think he saved Arsenal at get Newcastle when he scored that equalizer because Gabriel scored
the winning
goal. So Merino has been fantastic for Arsenal. Arteta has built something solid at Arsenal, even though he has won only the FA Cup, but everybody could see progress. That's what I'm still rooting for Amorim to do. Brick by brick, just build this team. In next 3 years, maybe you can start challenging the way Arsenal is challenging. But this season, Arsenal is one of the favorites to win the Champions League and even the Premier League, because their record in the Champions League, 4 games, 4 wins, no goals considered. Fantastic
record. You have to give it to them, and they did it in such a fantastic way outside last year.
They are going to play Bayern Munich in the next one. That's why we are going to know if this is your clean sheet in the Bayern.
A win against Munich, like, for one of the reasons why it's going to be Bayern Munich could be the team that would break that not conceding.
Obviously.
Because you have the Kane, You have the Diaz and these other
Diaz
guys.
will not play the next game.
Yeah,
though,
but then Olise too. Olise scored a fantastic goal over the weekend. So you know that one way or another, you have people in the attacking position. The most important thing wouldn't be them conceding and then everybody dropping their head.
Just them winning.
Yes, winning regardless.
But let's see, when all these players from Arsenal injury comes back, especially for Gyökeres has a knock. I don't know if he's going to feature in the weekend, but Arsenal will be expecting. He is the only striker remaining in that team. But let's see. But Jesus is going to come back in December. Havertz is going to come back end of November. That's in 2 or 3 weeks. Havertz is going to be back. Odegaard is going to be back soon. When all these options come, squad go through for Arsenal.
It would be nice to see how Arteta
will manage all of them
when these guys are
because
back.
some of them have to drop out of match day squad. So
yes,
that's
going to be nice to see.
Yeah, it's a fantastic game for Arsenal. Arsenal went to Czech. In the first 15 minutes of that game, they were pressing Arsenal. I was thinking probably Arsenal will concede a goal, but Arsenal after the first 15 minutes consolidated that game and started playing good football and got chances upon chances. And as you say, Trossard did very well in this game. Saka did very well in this game. Merino played as a striker, did very well. In fact, Arsenal is a good team. Let's see where they are going to finish because this season is going to be supposed to be a season where they win something big. Arteta need to win something, either the Premier League or the Champions League, but everybody they're guessing is the Premier League.
The biggest Arteta will do is the Champions League.
Yeah,
they've never won it.
Yeah, they never won the Champions League.
I'm not bothered about the Premier League because they will be there.
They're always going to be there. Yeah, so the Arsenal, they call them a set piece SC. They didn't score a set piece in this game, but they almost scored a game. But Arsenal is strong when it comes to set pieces, when it comes to open play, when it comes to defense, plus
hitting on the break
too. So imagine all these players still out for Arsenal and they are still winning games, but they have Sunderland next before the international break.
Coming home.
Let's see what happens. But Arsenal went to Czech and beat Sparta Prague 3-0. Wait, have you subscribed? Please subscribe to the channel now. As I'm talking to you, please subscribe to the channel. Remember to like, comment and share this video.